of Smiths to start it off. How you doing? You all right? Hello, everyone. Tune in. Ask a question. I loved yesterday's little chat. About old toys and TV and stuff. I had quite an eventful day, and by that I mean I did one thing. Um, right, okay. Last year, about this time last year, I'd started sort of doing warm-up gigs, Supernature, and I think it was somewhere like, I don't know, where was it? St Albans or um, anyway, it was a little out of town sort of gig, and I had toothache. And it was like throbbing for a couple of days. Actually, that's the other thing. I go to the dentist once every 10 to 15 years with raging toothache. And I usually have a tooth out or anyway. So if I can avoid that, that's good. So toothache, right? So I'm on tour. So they called one of those sort of emergency doctors out just before the gig to give me something. And she looked at it and she went, "Yeah, it's a tooth. It's an infection in the gum. That's why it feels all over." And she gave me some antibiotics and some painkillers, and it was sort of fine. And I registered to a dentist and I went along, and he sort of X-rayed it. He said there was no cavity and stuff, but I'll eventually need to do a crown or something, you know. I wasn't listening. Right. So I went back. So and it's been sort of on and off for about a year. But last night it was raging. I woke up and it was like pulsing, like a feeling of like pulsing in my jaw, all around there. It made me feel ill, right? Oh my God. I got up, I put an aspirin on it for a while, went back to bed. Had those things where you're dreaming that you're in pain. It was horrible, right? So I got up today, and what I did was, obviously, I didn't want to go to a dentist. I don't know if they're even open. Probably, I don't know. Didn't want to, burden the NHS any more than they are. But so I did one of those things you can call. It's 50 quid for a phone consultation. So I called the doctor. I said, "Listen," "listen, I got raging toothache. It happened last year. They gave me some antibiotics, and I told her what they gave me. Right, so we don't do those, but we give you another sort." I went, "Fine," and she went, "It's a 5-day course, but you'll go to the dentist before then, won't you?" I went, "Oh yeah, yeah, just a bit, right?" And it was great. She was really good, and they told me they'd prescription to my local pharmacy. So I went there, right? Got the thing, right? And he went, "Take one 3 times a day." I went, "Okay, cheers." He went, "Also, you can't take these with alcohol." I went, "Right." He went, "Yeah, it'll make you violently sick." He went, "So no, no alcohol." I went, "Yep, okay, thank you." So it was either these or alcohol. So anyway, I'll keep those in case I need them. It's all right now. I've been swilling out with salt water. That sort of works. Again, I'm not a doctor or a dentist. Yeah, it's all right. I'll get it sorted one day. I'm hoping that I think that all these things they sort of build up and go away, but soon I'll be so old I won't need teeth. That's what I'm sort of running my body into the ground like an old car. I love this old fucking car. I can't afford to put it in the garage for a week, so I'm just going to run it into the ground, and I hope I won't care by then. As I say, if you know, in 10 years' time, I plan to be in some sort of, I'd say bath chair, but I mean bath on wheels. I mean a bath on wheels, and it's nice and they'll have technology by then. It could be all lovely. You can just go to the loo in the water, and it sort of kills the germs. Again, you've got to remember, I'm not a doctor, kids, but I can't stress that enough. That what I'm saying now isn't necessarily the best medical advice. We're just a body, aren't we? It's the brain that counts, and that's giving brain cells as well. So I won't care soon. Hello, everyone. What's your favourite Smiths album? Well, they've got good tracks on all of them. There's a couple of corkers on The Queen is Dead. It might be that one, but I've got a real fondness for the first one. That's well because I heard that first, and I still love the mood of that. I still love the mood of that one. Yeah, thanks for asking. Who cut your hair? Well, no one for 3 weeks. I used to go to the barber once every 3 weeks, maximum every 3 weeks, and now it's getting more like 2.5 weeks. I think, oh, if I can't go that day, but obviously that's out of the question. Jane to do those annoying things at the back. That's what gives it away, isn't it? But it's not the length of your hair; it's those fluffy bits at the back. Old sort of the old man hair. Looks like, yeah. When I was at school, because I hated you go to the barber and you come to school the next day, and all the idiots go haircut. That annoyed me so much that when my mum used to say, "Oh, you need your haircut," I'd get her to cut it over a week. She'd do like a millimetre a day, so it never a haircut for 5 years. Will you grow a ponytail? I had a ponytail. Well, I had long hair, so sometimes I put it in a ponytail. Yeah, grow a ponytail. No, that will take a long time. I think I'll do it myself. I've cut my hair myself before. More than once. I think I can do everything myself. It's things like things you don't bother doing because they're too much trouble. If I had a little doctor in the basement, I'd be down there every day. I'd be there every day going, "What's that? What's that?" But as I've got to make an appointment and go along and sit there, I go, "Forget it." What usually happens is I go to Jane, "I'm dying." I go, "All right." Like, I go to Jane, I go, "Oh my God, there's blood in the toilet." Right? She went, "Well, remember when you were drunk last night? You ate all the beetroot." "Oh yeah." Stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh dear. You ever going on Joe Rogan's podcast? I was meant to go in June when I was in there, but I don't know if the gigs in LA happen. But we could do it remotely if he's up for it. I'll do it. I think we should. You know what a great job all the frontline staff are doing. Nurses, porters, cleaning staff in hospitals, amazing delivery people. They're working around the clock, right? But what we've got to remember is there's millionaire celebrities as well, stuck in their mansions with nothing to do except walk around the grounds and use the pool. Honestly, if I see another celebrity whinging to the press, "Oh, I'm fed up. I want to want to be on telly every night. Oh, fucking hell. And I've given a couple of shout outs to people for people they know were nurses and that, and I mean, incredible. I never want anyone to slag off the NHS again after this. And, you know, frontline workers in all countries. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'll need you one day when I'm in my bucket. So an honest, a genuine thank you, and everyone thinks you're heroes. I really want everyone to know who's still working through this without whinging, putting their health at risk. Incredible. Cheers. Any questions? Did you enjoy Room 101? Yeah, I like that. That was one of my first sort of bits of TV when I was sort of, I first broke through, I think, soon after The Office. Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. I look back at it and I look so young, like all scrubbed up, fresh faced. Yeah. I think I look nervous. To me now, it looks like I didn't feel nervous at the time, but I suppose you get more and more relaxed. But it looked like I was like really minding my P's and Q's and sitting up straight. And I think I wore a shirt, a jacket and shirt even. I remember, maybe that wasn't that, maybe that was Parkinson. I remember with Parkinson, the first time I got that show, because it's so iconic when I was growing up. The whole family used to watch it. And I got to invite, and I was scared of coming down the stairs and slipping. So I went out and got some shoes that had like tread. They were like, at the bottom was like a tractor tyre. Because I just thought, I can't do my first big chat show and just slip down the fucking stairs. No, I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't care if I fell over. Well, whatever. Who gives a shit? There's worse things happening. My eyes are stinging. Maybe that's the infection. I'm all sad because I've got a toothache. My big house. I want to be on the telly tonight. So, any questions? They're going too fast now. There's too many of you listening. What are you drinking? This little IPA. Any chance of return to boxing? No. That's the other thing as well. Like the first time I tried boxing, I did a celebrity boxing match, and I was the fattest I'd ever been, the most out of shape I'd ever been, until now. What was I thinking? Now I think I'd batter me then. Me now, I'd batter me then. Takes a long time to get even the basics boxing. I took that question way too seriously. Of course I won't do fucking boxing. I'd die. Oh. I go, not on the toothache. Not on the toothache. There. What kind of dog would you choose? A rescue. Like a big old mutt. I mean, I love, there's lots of breeds that are beautiful, you know. I love retrievers and Labradors and German Shepherds and but I love them when they've been put into a blender and they come out like, you know what I mean, like snarls and nose, and I love it when it's just a dog, a Frankenstein's dog. Oh, those street dogs. That, you know, I see people they rescued it, and there's loads of dogs like that. Like the first week they've had them, people walking them, and they're really nervous. And then you see them 3 weeks later, and they're just they've forgiven us. They've forgiven people. Don't get me started on dogs. They are just the best. They're the best thing, aren't they, in the world? Um, School dinner's favourite. What did I like for school dinner? Uh, I don't think I was a big fan of school dinners. I started. Well, my mum, right, when I went to uh, big school, I was 11, 12. She got a job part time as a dinner lady. So, fuck that. So I said, right, I'm not having school dinners anymore, right? So she used to leave for work, right, school dinners, put a plum rose hot dog in, in some boiling water on the stove with a couple of bread buns out, right? She used to leave that there. She used to go to work, so school dinners. I used to come home, right, put the hot dogs on, have hot dogs at home, watch a bit of telly, go back to school, thus avoiding the embarrassment of walking into the canteen and everyone going, "That's your mum, that is." Oh yeah, I know it is. Um, she used to leave the plates as well. If anyone, if anyone else, like from the school committee used to come round, used to have to hide all these blue plastic plates. How did she fucking nick plates? Oh. Ah, down hair, yeah. Chocolate crunch. Why are you saying that? Uh, Big fan, yeah. Um, Did you get Kermit to do a Zoom? I love Kermit, but Constantine is my real buddy. I should get him to do it. I love Constantine. I think about him sometimes like he's a real frog. um, you enjoying these? Are these are these a good idea? I mean, they seem to be going down well and getting like as many viewers as some TV shows. It's free, isn't it? We're not doing anything else. Favourite swear word? Oh, come on, you know that one. I'm not going to say it because there's children watching. I should warn people at the beginning of this, they might be swearing, shouldn't I? I don't want people to think they can't watch it with their kids. Oh, they can't. What am I saying? Am I saying I'm not going to swear, or am I saying I am going to swear, but I'll warn you about it? I don't know. Um, I've watched Afterlife 8 times. Thank you. Was it just over 3 weeks? 3 weeks till Afterlife 2. Oh, I can't wait for you to watch that. I honestly can't wait. I'm going to put out a little trailer next week. What day is it? Is it Tuesday? Uh, yeah. And thanks again for everyone, with people with a bit of time on their hands and looking for things to watch. They've gone back and watched Derek and Humanity and Invasion of Lion. That's really a little renaissance. I said, yeah, well, but the big one, Afterlife 2, coming 24th of April, just over 3 weeks. My son says your beard looks great. Thanks. Yeah, it looks a bit better, doesn't it? The thicker it gets, the better it looks. About 9 different colours in it, which is good. Yeah. Just had a bath, so that's why I always look. Oh, what's happened?